Tubies, do you hear that nice sound? Look what I got. PsychicBob, I'm so excited. You know, I am a collector of fine crystal and glass. And I am so excited because I just got today a new piece for my collection. Check this out. Isn't this beautiful? It's like a swirling whirlpool. This is by Baccarat crystal. If you don't know about Baccarat, look it up. Baccarat is amazing. It's spelled B-A-C-C-A-R-A-T. I'm into Baccarat. I just started collecting it this year, and I'm crazy about it. Well, anyways, a few weeks ago, those of you who've been following will remember I showed you another piece of Baccarat. This was the first piece of Baccarat that I found that I showed you guys in an earlier video. Well, I wanted to have matching Baccarat dishes to go on this long sideboard table. But, you know, Baccarat, it's handmade, at least this model is. And so I haven't been able to find one that is an exact match because they're all handmade. You may find similar, but they're still shaped differently. Well, this one you can see it's about a 5x7 piece. Beautiful hand-blown crystal. It just sparkles. And it's very weighty. And I now found the second piece that matches it. So they're handmade. There's still just a slight difference, but they're pretty close. Pretty close. So I think they're going to look beautiful on this table that I'm getting in my dining room. But I wanted to come and share it with you. So Baccarat. This one, I think, yeah, it's actually got two signatures. If you're into Baccarat, some of the later pieces, I think this one dates from the 1980s, because I think it was in the 80s, they started putting a signature on the edges. And let's see, where is it? I thought it was on here. There it is. Right above my finger. You may not be able to see it, but it's etched on it very finely. It says Baccarat. I don't think it's showing up on camera. But there's the word Baccarat right there, if you can see it. Anyway, so it's signed Baccarat, and it's also signed on the bottom Baccarat. It's got a stamp. So this is real Baccarat piece, and I just love it. I just think it's really lovely. It's made to look like a big swirling water. You see how the crystal is cut in a way that it makes a swirl and bends the light like a whirlpool. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I'm just so excited. I had to come and share it with you because, you know, me and my collecting of glass, I tell you, it's really addictive. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. Welcome to Monday. You know what it's time for? It's time for horoscopes. I want to give a big shout out and say thank you. Thank you to all of you who came out to yesterday's show. We had a live hangout with Psychic Bob. You guys were wonderful. Thank you for all your prayers for healing and protection and strength. I'm doing a lot better today, and I want to give thanks to all of you for your support. Thank you for being here. If you didn't see yesterday's show, you got to go see it. It's in the queue right before this one. So today we're going to pause and see what is in the stars for you. But before we do that, let's take a look at our big zodiac wheel. Here it is. So as you can see, there's our big zodiac wheel. We're going to spin all around it and see what is in the stars for you. Well, I tell you, we've got a very interesting week. This is going to be a high-powered week. Everybody's going to feel good and be inspired this week. What's going on? Well, today we're starting off our week. By the way, I got to give the date range for this video. This video is starting today, Monday, May the 18th, and the information runs through next Sunday, May the 24th of 2020. So the 18th of May through the 24th of May. All right, that's our time range for everything in this video. So today we're starting off with our sun, our big sun, the illuminator, in the sign of Taurus. That is an earth energy. Happy birthday to our Tauruses. We're going to be in the sign of Taurus until this week on the 21st. We're moving over into the sign of Gemini. So happy birthday to our Geminis this week also. So we got Taurus and Gemini happening in the sun this week. We'll talk more about that a little later. We've got our moon today in the sign of Aries. Aries is a fire sign. What a great way to start off Monday, because that moon energy really affects how you feel each day. So a lot of high power here. That earth energy makes you feel grounded. So this is a day where we're starting off this week. We're really feeling like we got the power just to move ahead. And I think that's so true. Now, we also have some amazing transits this week, which are really high-powered and fascinating. We've got a Sun triple trine. What does that mean? Well, that means that the Sun is trining. It's at a, oh gosh, I forget, 45 degree? I'm forgetting my angles here. It's like basically, it's kind of like a triangle-shaped pattern with the Sun and these other planets. So our Sun is trine Jupiter today. That means high power for prosperity and blessing. Our Sun is trine Saturn. That is clarity of thought, of wisdom. And our Sun is trine Pluto, which gives long-range vision. A triple trine with the Sun means super high power. The main illuminators of the zodiac are the Sun and the Moon. And wherever those are, they bring in a lot of influence and a lot of power. So you can look at this and say, wow, pretty amazing stuff. Not only do we have that happening this week, we've also got Jupiter conjunct Saturn. That is a favorable aspect. It means the planets are in harmony. Jupiter conjunct Saturn means brilliant wisdom of thought, clarity of the mind. Jupiter conjunct Pluto means the ability for long-term success. This week, it's all about holding the vision, looking ahead, and having confidence. This is a week where everybody, no matter what your zodiac sign, you need to be focused, be brave, go for your goals. Don't let anything hold you back. A lot of success, a lot of money this week too. So for those of you who have been struggling with money, oh, I tell you, we're in the money this week, okay? So name it and claim it, as I like to say. So there are major transits and what's going on. Now, we're going to do individual horoscopes for every zodiac sign. So listen up, because everybody, that means you watching this video, will get your own horoscope for today. Now, if you're going to say, well, Psychic Bob, I don't know what sign I am. I don't remember. Well, that's okay. I'm going to give the birth date range after each sign. So when you hear the sign with the birth date range that your birthday falls in, that is your sign, okay? So let's jump right into it. All right, our first sign on our wheel today is Aries, and Aries is March 21st through April 19th. April 19th. So 21st of March to the 19th of April. If your birthday is in that range, you are an Aries. All right, Aries, this week for you, the psychic power is on. You're going to have a lot of success, particularly in business. Aries will find that they have this sense of timing to be at the right place at the right time and know just what to say. Follow that inner voice, Aries. It leads you to a lot of success in business as well in relationships. It's a strong week for Aries for love and money, but you got to kind of look ahead, take advantage of that Jupiter conjunct Pluto to see what your future is. You're going to be very tuned in, very psychic. Trust it, roll with it, and let it happen. Your key word this week, Aries, is vision. Trust your vision. Woo! I'm going to go to the Aries for readings. They know more than even Psychic Bob today. All right, our next side of the wheel is Taurus. Yay, Taurus! Shh, Taurus power. Taurus is April 20th through May 20th. Taurus, this week you're feeling flash with the cash, and you might as well have some fun because you're in a winning streak now where you can expect prosperity, you can expect growth. Don't be afraid, don't hold back, enjoy your life and move forward. You're going to find that by giving yourself a little extra luxury, maybe buying that special outfit that you want at the mall, or maybe buying yourself a little piece of jewelry, or maybe getting that favorite perfume. A little extra luxury this week really sets you in harmony to bring in more prosperity. You know, sometimes if you want to have money, you got to spend money. So put a little money out into the world and watch how it comes back to you. This week for you, it's about winning through self-indulgence. That's right. How fun is that? Your key word this week, Aries, is shop. Shop. Now, if the malls aren't open, you can't go there. Shop online. Okay, but spend a little money because you're creating energy that's bringing it back to you. Your key word is shop. All right, our next sign on the wheel is Gemini, And Gemini is May 21st, which is this week, through June the 20th. You know, Geminis, with all of these sun conjunctions and sun trines and, you know, Jupiter conjunctions, you are really picking up that air energy and just your psychic power is on. You're a lot like the Aries in that this week you're tuned in. Geminis may find, though, that their knowledge is a little more on the esoteric side. You may pick up premonitions about people in your life this week. You may pick up spirit messages this week. You might find yourself spontaneously channeling. Whatever way that psychic ability manifests this week, Gemini, let it come through you. Let it inspire you. Roll with it. And like the Aries, it leads you on to success. In Gemini's case, it may be more emotional rapport rather than just financial. But financial, I won't rule it out. But Gemini shows that there's more the gifts of inner wisdom, awakening, and sharing a bond with others. That is your success this week. Your key word this week, Gemini, is psychic. Be psychic. You are psychic. Embrace it. All right, the next sign on our wheel is Cancer, and that's June 21st through July 22nd. You know, Cancers, you tend to be a little more of the introvert. Cancers tend to want to sit back, watch, and evaluate. But not this week, Cancer. This week you are being empowered by the cosmos to literally step up. Speak your mind, express yourself, be a voice for change. Cancers will find that this week they have a lot of influence to change things. If you're in a job where you feel like things aren't working out, go ahead, be brave, speak to your boss, speak to your fellow co-workers, try to be the voice of change. You know, with that Sun trine Saturn, people's minds will be receptive to truth. And so now, Cancer, it's the time for you to speak your truth. Not only will you help yourself, you're going to help all of those around you to realize that life can change and things can get better. So if you're stuck in a tough situation this week, Cancer, this is the week to make it happen, bring breakthrough. Your key word this week, Cancer, is empowered. You are empowered for change. Empowered. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Leo, July 23rd through August 22nd. You know, Leos, you are the consummate performers. People look to Leos. Leos always inspire people. They can put on a song and dance and win 1 million friends in the process. But this week, Leo, it's not so much about the words that you speak or trying to convey knowledge or influence through words. It's simply through silent demonstration. You know, there's a saying, be the change that you want to see. This week, Leo, this is really where your power is. Don't tell people about environmental change and how they have to change. Just start doing environmental change. You go out, start cleaning up the park. You clean your yard. You do recycling. People will notice and they'll say, gee, that Leo person, they really seem to really believe in the ideals of, you know, cleaning up, of you know, what do we call it? Restoration, you know. And the thing is that if you stand around all day and talk about it, nobody's going to follow. So do your thing, be the example. Don't speak about it, just do it, and others will follow your example. And you will bring change through your presence, not through your words. Your key word this week, Leo, is demonstrate. Demonstrate your principle of truth, and others will embrace it. Demonstrate. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Virgo, August 23rd through September 22nd. You know, Virgos, I tell you, you're being very influenced today, or this week really, by that Jupiter conjunct Pluto, as well as the Sun trine Pluto. Virgos are going to discover that they're able to literally see the future. As a Virgo, this will help you in business as well as in personal life. Look ahead, see what you see, make a note of it, write it down. And then when you're ready, share it with others. Some people will say that you're a prophet. And the truth is this week, Virgos really are prophets. You see, you hear, you know. Others around you may not be as astute or aware, but you must be the voice of the future. So share your truth, look ahead, trust your messages that you receive, trust your intuition, and let that lead you into success. Your key word this week, Virgo, is prophesy. prophesy the future. Ooh, I love that. Isn't that great? Prophesy. All right. Our next sign on our wheel is Libra, and that's September 23rd through October 22nd. You know, Libras, this week, it's an easy week for you. You've been putting a lot of energy into making your life better and to helping others. This week, all of the energy of this last year starts to pay off because you see that you're in the winner's circle. Things that you've been hoping for, trying to acquire, you get. Promotions at work you've been wanting start to look like they're manifesting. You're going to see that special someone that you've had your eye on, that they're starting to pay attention back. Libras are going to find that the things they've been waiting on and wanting for are starting to come to them now. So allow yourself to know that you've put out good energy and now you're getting good energy in return. This is a week for you to be a winner. No more sitting on the sidelines watching other people garner trophies. You this week win the trophy. So Libra, be open to success, be open to blessing and new beginnings. Your key word this week, Libra, is win. You win. Win. All right. All right, our next sign, Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. You know, Scorpios, I tell you, you're like kind of a bit like the Libras. You're winning this week, but you're winning in the money area, okay? Scorpios are going to find that if you need cash, if you need opportunity, this week is the week to get it. Scorpios should focus on career advancement, should focus on gaining more and losing less. Scorpios, you're going to find that, you know, that to get ahead financially this week is easier than it ever has been. If you're a Scorpio and you're looking to, for example, to buy a house, you might want to explore bank loans this week because you're going to find that banks want to work with you. Okay? People are going to tend to say yes to Scorpios. Need a car loan? Explore a financing option? Do it this week because people will want to say yes to you if you're a Scorpio. Your energy this week in alignment of the stars is all about trustworthiness and about that you represent responsibility, stability, and growth potential. So this week, go for the gold, get the money, and make it. Get the money, honey. Isn't that what they say? Your key word this week, Scorpio, is money. Woo, show me the money, honey. Money, money. Money, money. Ooh, yeah. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is November 22nd through December 21st. You know, Sagittarius, this week you're going to have to really focus on being grounded. All of this solar energy may be a little overstimulating to you. Sagittarius, you're a fire sign. And as a fire sign, the sun energy resonates with you, but we've got so much sun energy, it may be a little overstimulating. So Sagittarius, you want to take things slow this week. Look at things from a grounded perspective. Don't go by emotion. Try to lean on logic. With that Sun trine Saturn, this is giving power to the logical mind. And Sagittarius, you really want to go with the mind rather than the emotion this week. Because if you get caught up in the emotion, you're going to get tangled up. So trust your inner mind, your mind of logic, your mind of wisdom. Let the emotions settle and go with the clarity of the mind. Your key word this week, Sagittarius, is grounded. Be grounded. Okay. Grounded. All right, next sign, Capricorn, December 22nd through January 19th. You know, Capricorn, you are, as I've always said, you're the natural leaders. Many Capricorns are very high-powered. They're great at business. And this week, Capricorn, you really want to think in terms of building an empire. Like, you know, whereas you might think, well, I'll start a little mom and pop store. Well, I want the Capricorns this week to say, what if I could expand from one little store to a whole chain of stores across the state? Or what if I could start with a chain of stores in the state and expand it to across the country or even the globe? This week, Capricorn, it's all about big dreams, big concepts, big ideas. Let your mind dream. Go beyond that which you think, that which is your limitation, and dare to say, can I? Even if at the moment you can't accomplish everything you want, there is energy this week for you to begin the process of growth and of change. And so this week for you, it's about building your success, building your vision, building your dream. Don't think small, think big, and go for it. Success is on the table. Your key word this week, Capricorn, is empire. Think in terms of empire. Large, expansive, and everywhere. Empire. All right, our next sign is Aquarius, January 20th through February 18th. You know, Aquarius, a lot of the signs this week are getting the material wealth. And I think Aquariuses will have that too. But Aquarius, where you really are going to feel rich rather than just money is in friendship. Aquarians this week are going to realize that the love that they give, the goodness they do in the world is coming back to them. There's a sense around Aquariuses here, from what I see, of support. Aquariuses will be loved. They don't have to go it alone. This week, Aquarius, allow people in. Let them share their emotion of how you've helped them. Experience their love and let them help you on the next leg of your journey. So Aquarius, this week, yes, money will be available to you as well with all this Jupiter energy, but the greater wealth is in the love that you receive this week. Your key word this week, Aquarius, is friendship. 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 All right, next sign of the wheel, Pisces, February 19th through March 20th. You know, Pisces, this week for you, it's about not trying to control the boat. It's about just going with the flow of the stream. You're going to feel like you're in a fast-moving, shifting circumstance. Don't let it worry you. It's leading to great things for you. Pisces are going to find that on every level, the emotional and the material, that they're on the fast track to success now. So sit back, enjoy the ride. Don't try to command or steer the boat. The boat knows its own course and knows the river better than you do. So this week, Pisces, it's all about letting go and going with the flow and just seeing where it takes you. You know, things may shift suddenly in your world, you know, in terms of work or friendships or relationship. Don't fight change, go with it, and it will bring you joy and success. Your key word this week, Pisces, is flow. Go with the flow, honey. Go with the flow. Oh my gosh, guys, can you believe it? We spun around our big wheel. Well, I got to tell you, thank you. Thank you for being here. You guys are the best. Listen, I say it every week, but if you're at a time of struggle in your life, please don't give in to despair. Try to pause, take a deep breath, and look above, because the stars of the wheel of the zodiac are always above us, always in motion. What that means is that each day brings new opportunities, new alignments for power, for blessing, and success. So let the stars be your allies on the journey, and know that you have a new day dawning and the sun is rising again. Thank you for being here. I love all of you. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Tuesday for messages from the spirit world. We're going to do a live stream. Tomorrow it'll be at 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. So be here 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific. For those of you in London, it's midnight and 1 a.m. Paris and continental Europe time. So I hope to see you guys back here then. I love all of you, and make sure to be here. You guys rock. We'll see you then. Until then, may all of you always blessed be. I think I'm going to meditate on my Baccarat. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow. Blessed be.